Later in the programme, we meet a man who suffocated his dog because it looked at him funny, and Quentin Letts joins us to discuss the merits and drawbacks of being a small man. But first, the weather, read today by Werner Herzog. Hello, and welcome to the weather for the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. You probably will have noticed, if you have ventured outside, that misery and hopelessness are spreading over the entire world and are soon to engulf everything. But first, let me give you the weather on a local level. London will be, for the next 24 or 30 years, suffering from a large cloud of doubt and despondency and brutality. People will be killing each other in the streets from about tomorrow onwards. If we look to the west of England, we see that rain has set in and is unlikely now to stop for some years. People have been selling off their relatives just for food and maybe just for fun. Sometimes we see children pushing each other over. There is no joy anymore. There is just nastiness and human against human pain. If we look up to the north of England, where things are always bleaker than in their southern counterparts, we see that Manchester is on fire and that existential despair has now completely overtaken the city and is now endemic. People are no longer talking to each other, they just wear masks and hoods to cover their broken souls. Up in Scotland, things are actually faring a little better because people here are more used to a prevailing sense of misery, so they are dealing with it quite well and with a sort of gallows sense of humour. Northern Ireland has disappeared into the sea. Follow me for more updates on hopelessness and brutality tomorrow when you can tune back in, although I have to tell you that it is probably pointless. And that was Werner Herzog reading the weather news. And now, the man who smothered his dog.